Hey, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't been here before, my name is Ayla, also known as AKA. Today I'm doing a video for you which is basically about brands that I really love, that I hold special to my heart, but I cannot afford their pieces right at this moment. I do plan on being rich one day though, so. The first brand I want to talk about is one that is probably a little bit more well known just by a widespread audience than some of the others, and that brand is xoxo. xoxo is a brand born out of East London in 2011 by Sunny Williams, so it is now a decade old, and they recently hit popularity with their designs all over Instagram and TikTok, of course other places as well, but I just know when I'm scrolling through those certain apps, that is where I see their designs the most. The brand's values weigh heavily around sustainability and minimizing their waste, and they have specifics with their brands such as small collection runs to make sure that everything sells out and that nothing goes to waste, increasing the quality of their garments, ensuring they don't use patterns that they need to match on seams so that there is minimal fabric waste, as well as transparent manufacturing and so much more. If you want to have a look at all of their brand values, it is all over their website, so you can just go check it out yourself. Now, I am considering purchasing something for myself in April for my birthday. There's a specific item that I'm not going to mention in this video, but that I do really want to purchase. So if you want a full brand review and details where I dive deep into the brand's values, into the sustainability aspect, into the quality of the garment, I show you the garment, I try the garment on, let me know, because I probably will be purchasing from them in April. Now, because of all of the values that I mentioned above, it does mean that the prices do get pushed up, which is just natural. It is just something that happens. The more sustainable and quality a garment is, the more it's going to cost, which is just completely natural, and therefore they aren't selling their pieces at fast fashion prices. However, this does mean that this little girl on a budget cannot afford a lot of the things that they sell for now. As I said before, I do have a piece I want to buy for my birthday and splash out a little bit, but for now I am going to keep that one for myself. I'm not going to show that one to you. They haven't actually released it yet. But first of all, let me get into some pieces that I love from them but I have not bought because I cannot afford them. The first items up are their Day Tripper cardi and their Day Dreamer cardi. The Day Dreamer retails at £92 and the Day Tripper retails at £90. I am so in love with the prints on these two cardis and I really want to purchase one for myself. It is kind of sad to see, however, that there are a lot of brands starting to copy this style. I mean, I know that it could just be taking inspiration, but it is sort of something that was quite a signature to them, and when you see their cardigans or their knitwear, you sort of know that's House of Sunny. And now there's a lot of pieces starting to float out in the fast fashion market that are, you go, oh, that looks like House of Sunny, but it's £5. The next piece from them I absolutely love is the perennial dress in this like pale yellow colour. This dress actually retails for £145, but it is actually on sale at the moment for £72.50. which is extremely tempting. I don't have anything like this. First of all, I don't really wear dresses, and second of all, I just don't really have any items in this kind of colour or this material, so this is something that I would really like to grab in the future if I can. There is many other things I would love to purchase from them if I had the coins, such as the Big Splash jumper, which retails at £92, the Island halter for £56, or the Point Break dress for £89. Stay tuned to see what I end up purchasing for myself in April for my birthday, if I end up purchasing something, if I can afford it. And let me know if you'd love a brand review and details video, because I would absolutely love to make one about this brand. The next brand up on my list is Paloma Wool, which is not actually a brand I've known about for a long time. I instantly noticed the bold prints and I knew I wanted to check them out immediately. And then I remembered I'm living in London during the third UK lockdown and cannot afford that kind of item right now. There isn't too much about Paloma Wool on their website. I'm sure I could have done a little bit more in-depth digging, but this is not a brand review or details video. So the only thing that they had sort of on their about page was this that I'm going to pop on the screen just here so you can have a little read. And then they also mentioned, in regards to their brand, conscious manufacturing, supporting local production, offering transparency, applying minimal waste production procedures, as well as low impact dyes and ethical printing methods are some things that the brand takes into account to try and make sure that they're following sustainability practices. So getting onto the things that I would buy from them if I could afford it. First up, the Wiltshire skirts. The pattern on these is just so good. And these come in at 119 euros, which is roughly just over £100. In the same pattern, I would go for the Porto pants. which are 125 euros, coming in at around 110 pounds. I also love their Kent, Fuego and Hamptons pants, coming in at roughly 120 pounds, 100 pounds and 170 pounds respectively. I also love their Twister jumpers at 109 euros, which is around 95 pounds. The next brand is a brand I have been obsessed with for a very long time, and the brand is called Emma Bruin. Emma Bruin is a massive problem for me because she makes beautiful hats that I cannot afford, and it is a huge issue. I have beef with Emma Bruin. She's from Sandwich, a little seaside town in England, and she's innovated techniques to make her hats fluffier than you've ever seen before. The prices for the hats, I would say, are justified because she uses extremely quality materials and she makes everything herself, which means she can only obviously make limited quantities and the price has to be higher. She also, due to her innovative techniques, takes hours and hours and hours to make just one item, so it is justified for the price. She also makes everything all from faux fur, so it does give you a lovely furry effect without actually hurting the animals. Her hats have been featured in Vogue and spotted on some of the most A-list celebrities like Rihanna. My number one piece from her is her pistachio Zaza hat, which comes in at 470 pounds, and her Cloud Marion hat at 440 pounds. However, if I had to pick a hat that I would probably wear the most out of all of them, and I would probably wear this hat every day, it would have to be her pistachio bucket hat, which comes in at 320 pounds. She is constantly sold out, which is probably for the best, and wherever her hats are stocked, which is in Browns and a few other places, they usually sell out again within hours or days of release. The next brand up on my list is Lisa Says Gare, and Lisa Says Gare is another brand I found out about only very recently. And again, although the prices are not hundreds of pounds, it's still just slightly out of my budget for the minute. Lisa Bueller was the founder of Lisa Says Gare. The boutique has its own collection as well as stocking other small independent female brands, which is great because it gives them the exposure that they need. Today though, I wanted to focus on their namesake collection and a few things that I want from that. Starting off with one of my favourite pieces from LSG is their Paisley Polo long sleeve in the colourway Orange Daisy Check. This comes in at 138 pounds, which is a lot for a top, but it is beautiful. I also love the same print in their Wendy long sleeve top in blue daisy check, simply just because of the slightly different neckline, and this one is 109 pounds. I pretty much just love everything that they've released in that print, but I have to say that their Olivia top is also very beautiful, and this one is on sale from £65 to £33, which is much more affordable. Now I had to bring our attention back to accessories for a moment and talk about Brandon Blackwood and his beautiful bags. Brandon Blackwood's brand was born out of New York City and launched in 2015. I discovered him through one of my favorite online creators, Everett Williams, who posted a TikTok I think that went viral involving this bag and a Lacoste shirt. He's actually giving away one at the moment, so for any of my US or Canadian friends, go jump on that. I unfortunately cannot enter because I'm in the UK, but maybe you could enter and win it for me, you never know. I love the colours and textures that Brandon chooses for his bags, and I'm most obsessed with the purple Kendrick trunk or the burnt orange colourway of the same bag. These are both sold out at the moment and retail for £135, which for sort of a bespoke bag is not really that bad, I would say. I mean, I still can't afford it, but it's just compared to a lot of bag brands, it's not that bad. I also particularly love the mini version of the Kendrick trunk, and I love these in the metallic colorway. I just think it could add something really funky to an outfit. These ones come in at £81 each, which again is not too bad for a little mini bag. Now last but not least is a brand that I have been obsessed with for a very long time, namely Booby Billy, based off an Instagram account that went viral based off of a dog and the dog's personality. Yes, you heard me right. Since 2019, when Booby started posting iconic looks to Instagram, they kind of went a little bit viral, and people around the world fell in love with the charm and personality of just a little dog. Now with over 270,000 followers on Instagram, Booby brought out its own merchandise, and I'm not gonna lie, I want all of it. The merchandise is basically based off of 4 different prints, and that's the only thing they sell on their website is a bag version of the print and a scarf version of each print, so you can match them together. Truth be told, apart from a gift card, this is all that they sell. However, that doesn't change the fact that I definitely want all of it. My favorite print from them is the butter print, which is just basically a cream bag that says butter on it, as well as the matching scarf. I'm a little bit obsessed with this one. I can just imagine how iconic it would be to just carry around a bag that just says butter on it for no reason. I just think I love that idea. My second favorite print from them has to be the pickled zebra, which is like a lime green zebra print. Coming in third and fourth is the booby tooth bag and the cow bag. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a huge fan of cow print. I think it's just everywhere at the moment and I'm a bit bored of it. Anyway, that brings us to the end of the video. I know I talked a lot and I didn't actually buy anything to show you, so I hope you stayed interested, but I thought it would be interesting to talk to you about some brands that I absolutely love but I just cannot afford at the moment since I can't do big hauls and this sort of thing. I just thought it would be interesting. If you liked the video, please give a like, comment down below and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video.